Imagine standing at the edge of a life-changing decision, one that could shape your future forever. That's exactly where Amy Fleming finds herself at the end of Heartland Season 19. Nathan Price has just asked the question that changes everything, one that could either unite their lives or pull them apart. The ranch she has known all her life, the family she cherishes, and the home that has always been her heart are all on the line. Fans are left asking, will Amy say yes and begin a completely new chapter, or will she stay in the life she's always known? This is the cliffhanger that has everyone talking, and it sets the stage for a Season 20 full of emotion, choices, and surprises. In this video, we're breaking down everything we know, every clue, every possibility for the upcoming season. The Season 19 finale of Heartland ended on a moment that fans will remember for a long time. The episode is filled with the kind of emotional tension that the show has always done so well: love, hope, and the heavy weight of decision-making. Amy Fleming, the heart and soul of the ranch, finds herself standing at a crossroads. Nathan Price, the man who has been by her side through thick and thin, has proposed marriage. But this proposal isn't just about saying yes or no. It's about stepping into a new life that could change everything she has built at Heartland. For years, Amy has faced loss, heartbreak, the challenges of running a ranch that is more than just a place. It is her family's legacy. The finale carefully paints this picture, showing how deeply Amy is connected to Heartland. Every decision she makes has consequences, not just for herself, but for her daughter Lindy, her parents, Jack and Lou, and even the extended Heartland family. As Nathan stands before her with hope and love in his eyes, the weight of possibility hangs heavy. Could she move forward with him to a new life, or will loyalty to the ranch keep her grounded in the place she knows as home? The finale is filled with small, quiet moments that say more than words ever could. Lindy's reactions, the subtle glances between Amy and Nathan, and even the expressions of Jack and Lou all show that this choice is about more than just love. It's about family, stability, and the future of the ranch itself. Fans saw Amy hesitate, knowing that accepting Nathan's proposal would mean leaving behind a piece of her heart, even as it opens the door to hope, new opportunities, and a fresh start. Heartland has always been a show about relationships, trust, and emotional growth, and Season 19's finale captures all of that perfectly. It leaves viewers with questions that can't be ignored. What will Amy choose? How will Lindy adjust to the possibility of a new home? How will the older generation of Heartland, especially Jack and Lou, handle the changes? The way the episode ends is both heartbreaking and filled with hope, keeping fans on edge and excited for what comes next, even without a full trailer. The finale gives strong hints about the direction of the story. Nathan's vision of a future on Salt Spring Island, which could include rescue horses, new adventures, and a slower pace of life, contrasts sharply with the bustling, familiar environment of Heartland Ranch. This sets up a tension that is likely to dominate Season 20, giving viewers not just a love story, but a tale of choices, sacrifices, and the courage to embrace change. The emotions run deep because the stakes are so personal. Amy is not just choosing a partner, she is deciding how much of her identity and history she is willing to carry forward with her, and how much she is ready to let evolve. This internal struggle is what makes the finale so compelling, and why fans have been talking about it endlessly online, speculating, predicting, and imagining all the possibilities for the next season. Every scene in the finale is crafted to make the audience feel the gravity of Amy's decision. From the wide shots of the ranch at sunset to the intimate close-ups of Amy's contemplative face, the show uses visuals to underscore the emotional weight. The music, too, adds to the tension, soft, hopeful notes that swell as she grapples with what her heart truly wants. It's a masterful combination of storytelling that leaves viewers emotionally invested and eagerly awaiting the next chapter. Ultimately, the finale doesn't give answers, gives possibilities. It invites fans to imagine how the story might unfold, which characters will return, and what challenges lie ahead. Nathan's proposal is a catalyst, but the real story is Amy's choice and its ripple effects across the ranch, her family, and her own sense of self. Heartland Season 20 promises to explore not just romantic love, but familial bonds, loyalty, and the courage it takes to move forward when the future is uncertain. As the echoes of the Season 19 finale fade, fans everywhere are left staring at their calendars, counting the days until Heartland returns. Over the years, the show has built a predictable rhythm. Early October has become a sacred time for the Heartland family to reunite on screen. Season 16 premiered on October 2nd. Season 17 on October 1st. Season 18 on October 6th. And Season 19 on October 5th. Following this rhythm, it feels almost certain that Season 20 will arrive in early October, just as the crisp autumn air begins to settle over the ranch. But while the release date seems predictable, the anticipation is anything but ordinary. Fans have learned to read between the lines, picking up clues from brief social media teasers, cast posts, and even subtle hints in interviews. Even without an official trailer, the speculation runs wild. Will Amy's choice take her away from Heartland? Will Nathan's dream of Salt Spring Island come to life? Each unanswered question becomes a spark, igniting discussions across fan forums, comment sections, and social media threads. The excitement isn't just about a date on the calendar, it's about what that date represents, a reunion with characters we've grown to love over decades. Heartland isn't just a show. It's a place viewers feel connected to, a second home where every sunrise over the ranch feels familiar. The wait for a trailer is like the calm before a storm, a moment of suspended time where imagination runs wild. Fans picture Amy walking across the pasture, Nathan watching with hope in his eyes, and Lindy caught somewhere between excitement and nervous curiosity. Historically, Heartland trailers arrive a few months before the premiere, usually between August and September. This gives just enough time to tease the audience while keeping the suspense alive. It's a delicate balance, carefully crafted to keep viewers on the edge of their seats without giving away the answers. Imagine the first glimpse of Season 20. Shots of the ranch bathed in golden light. The family gathered together in a few fleeting scenes hinting at new beginnings, changes, and challenges. Each frame is a promise, a whisper of the stories to come, and a reminder of why Heartland has remained so beloved for so long, beyond the release dates and trailers. Anticipation takes on a personal flavor. For some fans, it's not just about the story, it's about the comfort of returning to a familiar world. Season 19 ended with tension and unresolved questions, and that suspense carries over, turning every discussion into a shared experience. Online communities buzz with theories. Will Amy leave Heartland for Salt Spring Island? How will Lindy adapt to a new home? Who might have a smaller role this season? Every speculation strengthens the bond between viewers and the world of Heartland, creating an emotional investment that goes far beyond typical TV Season 20's premiere is shaping up to be more than just another episode. It's the beginning of a chapter that will answer years of lingering questions while introducing fresh storylines. The combination of tradition, suspense, and speculation makes the wait almost as exciting as the show itself. Every fan knows that when early October arrives, it won't just be the start of a new season, it'll be a homecoming. A return to Heartland's open fields, warm hearts, and timeless stories, even in the absence of a trailer. The whispers of what's coming ignite imagination. Nathan's plans, Amy's potential move, and the evolving dynamics within the Heartland family create a rich tapestry of possibilities. Each day closer to the premiere is a countdown to emotional moments, family drama, and the heartfelt connections that have defined Heartland. For nearly 2 decades, this section sets the stage for viewers to feel both excitement and suspense, giving them a narrative to imagine as they await the premiere. B-roll can include calendar graphics showing past premiere dates, clips of Heartland Ranch in autumn, fan reactions on social media, and subtle visual hints of Amy, Nathan, and Lindy in thoughtful or hopeful poses. Soft, anticipatory music would enhance the sense of suspense and longing. Season 20 of Heartland isn't just about new storylines. It's about returning to the people who make this ranch feel like home. Amy Fleming will, of course, continue to lead the story. Portrayed by Amber Marshall, whose connection to the character has grown deeper with every season. Amy isn't just a character. She embodies the heart of Heartland itself. Her love for the ranch, her dedication to rescue horses, and her unwavering care for Lindy anchor the show's emotional core. Nathan Price, played by Spencer Lord, remains the partner whose dreams and decisions will collide with Amy's in life-changing ways. Their dynamic is about more than romance. It's about compromise, trust, and building a future together while honoring the past. The tension between love and loyalty will define much of Season 20, making Nathan's return essential to the unfolding story. Lindy Borden, portrayed by Ruby and Emanella Spencer, continues her journey of growth and independence. As Amy contemplates big life changes, Lindy's reactions and adaptations will offer a mirror to her mother's emotions. Watching Lindy navigate change will create a compelling narrative of resilience, family bonds, and the challenges of growing up amidst uncertainty. The Heartland family's matriarch and patriarch, Lou Fleming and Jack Bartlett, remain central to the story. Michelle Morgan as Lou will continue to balance supporting Amy's happiness with protecting the legacy of Heartland Ranch. Jack, played by Shaun Johnston, embodies the emotional gravity of tradition, responsibility, and the deep love he holds for his family. Their perspectives ground the story, reminding viewers that every choice Amy makes resonates beyond her own life. Other familiar faces are expected to return, including Jessica Stain as Lisa Stillman, possibly alongside Linda Boyd as her sister Tammy, Dylan Everett as Dex Kamen, Carrie James as Caleb Odell, and Cindy Busby as Ashley Stanton. Each character brings layers of history, tension, and continuity to the ranch. Their interactions will not only advance the plot, but also deepen the sense of Heartland as a living, breathing community, where every relationship matters. Chris Potter, absent in Season 19, is expected to reprise his role as Tim Fleming. His return adds a renewed layer of family dynamics, particularly when paired with Michelle Nolan as Tim's wife, Jessica Cook. Tim's presence will likely challenge old patterns, test loyalties, and introduce fresh opportunities for reconciliation and growth. While many faces are returning, some characters may see their storylines shift. Georgie's opportunity with a riding stable in Austria may limit her screen time, while Gracie Price's fallout with the family suggests she may not return at all. These absences aren't just gaps, they create narrative tension, forcing remaining characters to adapt, grow, and confront challenges in unexpected ways. The returning cast isn't merely a matter of continuity. It's a reflection of Heartland's themes: family, connection, and the enduring ties that bind people to place and to each other. Their presence ensures that Season 20 will feel familiar and comforting, even as it promises to push characters into new emotional territory. For a faceless video, this section can be visually brought to life with a mix of past season clips, intimate close-ups of cast interactions, and cinematic shots of Heartland Ranch, all underscored by soft, emotionally resonant music. Subtle on-screen text could highlight each returning character's role and their emotional significance, reinforcing the story rather than just listing names. Season 20 is shaping up to be a turning point for Heartland, not just in terms of romance and family, but in how each character faces the unknown. While some familiar faces return, others are stepping into new directions. Fresh storylines and emotional challenges that will ripple across the ranch. Georgie's storyline, for example, takes a bold turn as she pursues an opportunity at a riding stable in Austria. Her journey represents growth, independence, and the difficult choices young people often face. For viewers, this opens the door to stories about leaving home, chasing dreams, and the bittersweet nature of watching a family member embrace change. Georgie may appear less frequently on screen, but her presence will linger, a reminder that moving forward often comes with sacrifice and adjustment. Meanwhile, Gracie Price's fallout with the family means her character may not return this season. Her absence isn't just a missing character, it's a narrative tool. Without Gracie, the Heartland family must confront unresolved tensions and navigate relationships without her influence. This shift allows the writers to explore the family's core dynamics more deeply, giving characters like Amy, Nathan, and Lindy space to develop and make choices without outside interference. Nathan's vision of Salt Spring Island introduces another layer of complexity. Selling his ranch to create a new home and life with Amy isn't just about real estate. It symbolizes fresh beginnings. It's the allure of a slower pace and a chance to build something entirely different. Yet this dream also introduces uncertainty. Can Amy leave behind the ranch she has known all her life? How will Lindy adapt to a new environment? And how will Jack and Lou respond to the idea of Heartland's legacy shifting? Each decision here is emotionally charged, balancing hope with risk, love with loyalty. Even returning characters may have their roles reshaped this season. Some familiar faces will appear less frequently, while others may have more central storylines than ever before. The writers have a unique opportunity to explore nuanced dynamics, showing how characters respond to change, how they grow, adapt, and sometimes struggle when their world is in flux. Heartland has always thrived on these subtle shifts, turning everyday decisions into powerful storytelling moments. The beauty of these new and reduced storylines is how they intersect with the core themes of the show: belonging, resilience, and the courage to face life's crossroads. Every character's journey reflects a facet of these themes. Georgie's departure hints at independence and self-discovery. Nathan's Salt Spring Island plan embodies ambition and partnership. And Gracie's absence emphasizes the fragility and importance of family bonds. Together, these threads promise a rich, emotionally layered season that keeps viewers deeply invested. From a visual perspective for a faceless video, this section could feature maps showing Austria and Salt Spring Island, clips of Georgie packing or leaving, pensive shots of Amy and Nathan discussing the future, and Heartland Ranch in its familiar glory. Music should capture a sense of change and anticipation, slightly wistful, yet hopeful, mirroring the emotional stakes at play. On-screen text can reinforce the idea of choices and opportunities, drawing attention to the emotional weight behind each storyline shift. In short, Season 20 isn't just a continuation of the Heartland story, it's a moment of transformation. Characters are moving, plans are unfolding, and the ranch itself stands as a symbol of both stability and challenge. The show promises to explore how people navigate change, brace new opportunities, and confront the tension between past and future. For viewers, these storylines make anticipation more than just excitement. They make it personal, at the heart of Season 20 lies the question that has kept fans awake at night. What will Amy Fleming choose? This isn't just a question of romance, it's a crossroads where love, family, and personal identity collide. For Amy, accepting Nathan's marriage proposal means stepping into a life she has long dreamed about, filled with new adventures, fresh challenges, and the possibility of a future built on hope and renewal. But it also means leaving behind the place that shaped her, the ranch that is stitched into her very being, and the family legacy she holds so dear. Amy's decision is a reflection of her inner strength. For years, she has carried the weight of loss, heartbreak, and the responsibilities of Heartland Ranch. Every choice she makes has been measured, thoughtful, and rooted in love, not just for her own happiness, but for those she cares about most. Lindy, her daughter, looks to her for guidance and stability, and the thought of uprooting their lives brings a mix of excitement and fear. Amy's choice will determine not only her own path, but also Lindy's sense of home, belonging, and trust. Nathan's vision of a new life on Salt Spring Island adds a compelling layer of tension. It's a dream that promises a slower pace, the joy of rescue horses, and the chance to explore a future together beyond the ranch. Yet, the dream carries risk. Leaving Heartland means stepping away from familiarity, comfort, and the community that has always defined them. Amy must weigh the pull of love against the gravity of her roots, the loyalty she feels toward Jack, Lou, and the legacy of the ranch, and the emotional impact on Lindy. This decision is also a test of courage. Heartland has always been a show about bravery, not just on horseback, but in life. Amy's courage will be measured by her willingness to embrace uncertainty, confront the unknown, and accept the consequences of her choice. Choosing Nathan could symbolize a bold step forward, a declaration that love and family can grow even when they leave the past behind. Choosing to stay may reflect a deep, protective commitment to heritage, identity, and the heart of the ranch itself. Every glance, pause, and unspoken thought in the finale emphasizes the weight of this moment. Amy's not making a casual choice. She is deciding where her heart, her family, and her life will grow next. Lindy's reactions, the supportive yet anxious looks from Jack and Lou, and Nathan's hopeful gaze all converge in a silent symphony of emotion. For viewers, this is a chance to connect intimately with the character's journey, feeling the pull of possibility, the fear of loss, and the warmth of hope all in one profound narrative arc. Visually, a faceless video can make this section powerful without showing faces directly. Consider slow-motion shots of Amy walking across the fields at sunset, her hand brushing the fence posts she knows so well. Aerial views of Heartland Ranch, Lindy playing in the pasture, and Nathan looking toward the horizon. Music should be tender, building slowly to convey tension and hope. On-screen text can highlight emotional stakes with phrases like love or loyalty, home or new beginnings, and the choice that will change everything. Ultimately, Amy's decision will set the tone for Season 20. It will ripple through every relationship on the ranch, challenge the family toga,